it's Jennifer from Belladonna's Botanicals, and I'm catching up on making videos. And I found I often make a lot of notes about for videos, and then eventually just rediscover them and um, end up making the video. So this is one. Actually, I wrote this back in February, and this shouldn't be too long of a video. I say that now, but I'm always wrong. Let's talk about theistic Satanism and demonolatry very briefly. This is probably going to be nothing new if you're in those areas. This is a video I'm creating for people who maybe are not at all familiar with what our practices are like. So let's talk about theistic Satanism and demonolatry. First, it's not a topic that all Satanists, theistic and non-theistic, agree on. And most of the time, it's just fine, as we do not follow the dogma of organized religion. Demonolatry is different than demonology. Demonolatry is a religion of the self. And we're using the term religion loosely. We're not talking religion like, the Abrahamic religions or things of that nature. So it's a religion of the self in which we are working with the demonic divine for self-growth, healing, prosperity, spiritual understanding of the cosmos, and all the other reasons one would work with any type of deity or spirit. Demons, or the demonic divine, in most cases are pre-Christian deities that were literally demonized by the early church to convert pagan followers. To demonolators, such as myself, who practice within demonolatry, demons, or the demonic divine, are considered to be divine intelligences replete with wisdom. Now, moving along, demonology is the study of demons, and it can be a tricky area to navigate, as there are legit scholarly studies of demons, like M. Bellinger's, or Bellinger, I forget how it's pronounced, Dictionary of Demons. Highly recommend it. Great reference book. Then there are demonologists who, under the rubric of the study of demons, come from a very Christian approach that all demons are malevolent and evil entities. Think of the Ed and Lorraine Warren types. That sort of demonology. That sort of is the study of it, but there's definitely an agenda behind it. So there are many thoughts on theistic Satanism as to what Satan is. As an entity, many people view differently, and that's great. Non-theistic Satanism can move in a couple directions. Some see Satan as a title just meaning the adversary and leave it at that, whilst other types of non-theistic Satanists, a la the Satanic Temple, use the image and definition of the religious view of Satan as the adversary as a tool for, albeit in my opinion, performative activism and community. Most aren't active occultists, Satanists, witch, etc. That's also cool. Just be respectful that this is a form of spirituality. I don't particularly care for the Satanic Temple, and if you're of that ilk, I would definitely go more the queer satanic route, because Satanic Temple is hella problematic. There's plenty of videos out there about that. Now, all of that said, and this is just a very brief intro about this. This is not meant to be an in-depth study by any things. I just want to talk about some basic 101 level stuff here. I really want to point out, and I find I have to do this a lot, and I really wish people, and especially, it's especially irritating when I see it coming from other people in pagan communities, witches, various types of witchcraft and different traditions. We really need to stop using demonic and satanic as slurs to describe things that are evil, negative, or that we don't like or understand or agree with. Further pointing out that the root of those terms as slurs being deeply rooted in racism, anti-Semitism, and pre-Christian cultural and spiritual erasure. In fact, scholar and theologian Elaine Pagels, I mention her quite often on here, wrote a whole book called The Origin of Satan: How Early Christians Demonized Jews, Pagans, and Heretics. This should be required reading to understand the implication of such words and how they got to be used as such. I see it every day. People are like, oh my God, this is demonic. That's Satan. And I'm like, no, they aren't literal demons. They're not possessed by demons. And I mean, there could be other spiritual stuff going on. I don't know. But like when I see people saying that, I'm tired of correcting people. I'm tired of correcting people who should know better on that. So I'm putting it here in this handy dandy little 101 introduction video. Because yeah, the origin of Satan, how early Christians demonized Jews, pagans, and heretics should be required reading. And I'm just going to have this be a quick little 101 intro video. If you want to learn more about demonolatry, I have an entire playlist on my YouTube channel, and I add to it regularly. I'll link it below so you can understand. And what I'm trying to do is destigmatize working with a demonic, because people, it's the fear-based reactions to it really need to be addressed, and people need to kind of move and understand why. When you work with the demonic, like, honestly, I've got no problems here. I'm not some evil, I have had to recently redefine my definition of evil. The only definition I really accept as to evil is the lack of empathy and humanity. And apparently now empathy is considered a sin. Like, what the fuck is that shit? But anyways, yeah, evil is the lack of empathy. And that's where I'm going to end on this. Like I said, links below to my Demonolatry playlists. May even link into the channeled videos, the channeled messages down there as well. So you have a starting place for learning a thing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.